What's your first, Nebula? Alright, I think we're ready. Stream settings should be done. Deeg, how you doing, man? Alright, let's switch over to our game display. Where's Storm currently at? I don't see it. Actually, I do see it. It's kind of far from where we're building Nebula. How loud is that background music? Kind of loud. How's that? Now it's too quiet. Man, it's always hard getting this perfectly right. Yeah, whatever, I'll leave it. It's fine, I can just speak over it. What's this map about? It's called Bounty City. At the minute, we're not gonna stick with that name unless, I mean, I kind of want to stick with the name, but unless we don't have a choice. But it's basically, let's just say it's like it's an open world city that we're working on. And you can earn money from doing jobs and tasks, right? To put more in your bank or whatever. But you can also get blood money from hunting bounties. Basically, we're gonna have a bounty HQ within each part of like the city. Because if we open our minimap right now, we've got the Central Plaza, Central City, and the neighborhood. We're currently in Central Plaza because this is our first area, I suppose, and it's where most players will probably be starting out. And this place, it's basically like, it's just like the weak starting area of the game. But it's where, there's going to be a bounty club here. There's going to be bounty clubs all over the city. And every so often, a player will be marked as a bounty. If a bounty is on this player's head, the person who eliminates them will get, let's just say, a hefty paycheck. So it's basically an open world city life game, but you have to fear for your life at all times. And we're just currently trying our best to work on the city design itself for the minute. And at the minute, we haven't done too much. Here's the statue of potassium. But we're just working on multiple different elements at the moment. For example, one of our priorities today is to get the bank design working. So this is, I guess, the bank. You'll be able to save your money in the bank. That system's already been set up. The mechanics for it are actually down here, but we just haven't moved the right buttons or whatever into the bank yet. Because we're not ready to. We haven't fully designed it yet. Here's Nebula driving around. We haven't finished all the roads either. Like, there's a lot of things we need to do. And we have a list of things we want to implement, but we have priorities of what we want to implement first. For example, this is Epic Games HQ, by the way, as a joke. We need to make a primitive shape Epic HQ prop, Nebula. Like, we need to make a primitive Epic logo and put it on this building. It'll be hilarious. But yeah, that's kind of, like, we kind of have a priority, right? Of different things we need to implement. Our first priority was the bank. We've technically already get that set up. There's going to be tasks that players can do around the map to either earn money or earn items. For example, in the plaza, I want to set up a mine. And if you mine in the mine, I'm going to mine in the mine. You can get, I guess, resources that if you sell them to a pawn shop, you can earn money for them. You've got bounties, which is our third priority, which is, I guess, your form of blood money. Then you've got stores, and this is for purchasing convenience items. For example, cabbages from a convenience store, or guns from a gun store, which is very important, of course. Our fifth priority is apartments, and we do have an apartment building, actually. Our first apartment building is this one, that's on the same street as the bank. And basically, apartments are spawn points. You can set your own custom spawn point wherever you like. Yes, you can share with other players, but you can set spawn points in these apartments, but you have to pay to set your spawn in them. But that's kind of, that's apartments. That's priority number 5. Priority 6 is cars, drivable ones, like the Whiplash. We're gonna have things like the taxi around the map anyway. Like, we're gonna have a watch shop, a pawn shop. You guys know what those are, right? I know it's because of the way we say it. It's because of the way it sounds from my accent. What gallery is it? Is it General Props A? Yeah, General Props Gallery A, I think, has it. Was it? No, wait, actually, I think it was Sweaty Sands. Hold on. So, how long have we been working on this? Not too long. We've had the map for about a month, but we took a break to work on SCP. Okay, so these, not what you guys are thinking. A pawn shop, PAWN, where you can pawn off items or weapons to earn money. That's what I mean. Basically, sell your stuff for cash. That is going to be a heavy thing in this map. There's going to be a 3, 1 per zone. Pawn shops are going to be very, very important, because selling equipment for money is quite an important thing. There's also ATMs. ATMs are part of the bank, basically. There's going to be multiple ATMs in important areas. For example, there might be an ATM outside apartments. Basically, anywhere where there's an important shop that you can visit for important equipment, that is where you're going to be able to find an ATM. So another example of an ATM location, I'm going to add it now, would be the jewelry store, which is right here. Which, by the way, guys, the jewelry store was the first ever store we ever put in the game. Hey Nate, how you doing? Jewelry store was the first ever shop we put in the game. It was the first ever building. And this shop, for example, it's obviously not finished. We didn't put any lights in it or anything. This would sell minerals. You'd be able to buy copper, you'd be able to buy shadow shard, you'd be able to buy sunbeam, you'd be able to buy obsidian, you'd be able to buy malachite, you'd be able to buy bright pearl, that kind of stuff. This is a mineral store, basically. You can buy things. How's the internet going? Decent so far. Stream hasn't already ended, so that's a surprise. You will be able to get on top of these buildings, by the way. So, the way you're going to be able to get on them is, for example, the Grappler. So the Grappler is going to be a item that isn't going to be too common, but it is going to be out there. And if you buy a Grappler, you will obviously be able to get on top of buildings. And this includes the large buildings in the map as well. So you'll be able to grapple on top of these. Of course, that fall would normally kill you. What happened to Sudaman Labs? You'll find out eventually. You can also use the HC units to get between buildings. And the reason you're going to want to be on top of buildings is because vantage points. If you have a bounty target and you see them on the street trying to hide, but they know that someone's hunting them, this is a good vantage point to get a quick snipe or something. Vantage points are important. And grappling between buildings is a great way to reach really powerful vantage points like that. Nice to hear. City looks awesome, by the way. Thank you. It's just a start. Yeah, Hyperverse isn't in Discovery. I am going to apply and submit Hyperverse for both feature and Discovery at the same time. Hyperverse is the next map we're going to submit for feature. How is everyone's day? My day's doing great. How is yours doing? Wait a minute. Yes, I love it when you're moving so fast that thermal islands have loading issues. I love that. You should make the highest building have 10 to 20 coins as a bonus that spawns every 30 minutes. We have something like that in mind. Basically what we have in mind is we want to include this thing called a collectathon. This is our, I think, 7th or 8th priority at the moment, though. Fall damage, yes. Fall damage is going to be a thing. You're going to have to be careful. Ow. You can die from fall. But a collectathon is basically where you have multiple hidden objects throughout an environment that you can find and collect. And our collectathon is going to be blue and orange pyramids. We're going to implement this later. It's not our current priority. It's something to think about later on. But when we do implement them, everyone you collect will give you a lot of money. Blue collectathon items will probably give you, I don't know, like 50 gold maybe. 30 gold, something like that. Gold ones will give you... gold ones are going to be very difficult to find and are in very low quantities. But they will give you a lot more. For example, there might be a blue collectathon piece on top of the fountain at City Park. That is, it's not our priority, it's just something to consider. But that's kind of what we're working on at the moment. There's, for example, a good location of a gold one might be in the palm of the hand of Potassius Peels, aka the city's version of the Statue of Liberty. This might be a place for a gold one, because you can't access this without a grappler or jetpack, basically. Without a grappler, that's pretty much impossible to access. You need to get some pretty good mobility if you want to get to that one, for example. I did take them out. Originally, there was like 60 different collectibles up here for the collectathon, but we took them out for now, because we want to prioritize the gameplay elements before we do side quests. But yeah, that kind of stuff. Also, phone booths. Nebula, we need to put phone booths around the map. I'll get the phone booth device right now. Because, this is definitely something the entire map is gonna want, right? Everyone in this map is gonna want to have a phone booth. It's kind of like a changing booth. You might want to have one, for example, right here outside the apartment building in the plaza. Just to change your skin. Like, that's a quality of life thing. That should be a thing. You had your first day of school today and you already missed the summer? Yikes, man. Honestly, I agree. Summer, I hate summer normally, but I hate school even more, so I completely understand your pain. Where should the next main city building be? Maybe, like, right here. Like, I want to place one of these before, I need to put this on grid snap too. So this is our city and how we're building the main structures at the moment. These are just the generic buildings. We might give some of them some stuff later on. But these are literally just generic buildings. Generic skyscrapers, if you will. There we go. There's a generic building placed. Like, you'll just be driving around the city, and there's going to be multiple of these. Some of them went by pretty fast. Yeah, this was a good summer besides the Cosmic Summer event. You pre-ordered the game that comes out this Friday. By chance, is it Sonic Colors Ultimate? Sonic Colors Ultimate the deluxe version, I believe, comes out this Friday. I have also pre-ordered Sonic Colors Ultimate. I didn't get the deluxe version. I have to wait for September 7th. That's another thing as well. Back alleys. Yes, it is. I knew it. I knew it. Because I've also got it on pre-order, but I don't... my one won't come out until the 3rd. You're going to a new school where you know no one? Oh, are you, like, graduating or something? Or are you just moving school in general? This is probably the tallest building in the entirety of Plaza. Yeah, it is. This is the tallest building in the entirety of the Plaza. That's good to know. Yeah, these are generic buildings you can't go inside. There are going to be a few that you can go inside, but not all of them. Will we use the background city props? 50-50 on that one. It really depends. Because our inspiration for this island it's a mix of Shibuya, Manhattan, San Francisco, and Tatsumi Port Island from Persona 3, right? And if we're going to be going with the Tatsumi Port Island route, we're going to have a monorail that or like a subway that goes around the entire city. And we're going to have it be an island of sorts. It depends. We do have one, which is called Low Poly HQ. It's over here. This is the one building from that gallery that we're using. With a mix of some of our own structures as well. We just thought it would be a meme building to put in the middle of Central City. Low Poly HQ. But yeah, this is where most of these big, fat city buildings are going to be. A lot of them are going to be located over here. Because this is Central City. This is where all the big buildings are going to be. It's where the pier is going to be. Oh, you want to study photography? My partner's a photography student at uni. Honestly, if you spoke to them, or like through my Discord or whatever, they could probably give you a couple photography advice and tips. Because I believe they're about to start their second year, late September. But, yeah. Memory on my map is kind of scary. Yeah, it is. That's why we have to really limit what we're gonna do with this map. We have to be very careful about memory. Like, we can't put a big, fat city building there. No, this is a very big city, so far. I mean, worst comes to worst, Nebula, we have to cut the neighborhood. Worst comes to worst. Because we want the two main city areas to stay. But, like, worst comes to worst, we'll have to cut neighborhood from the game. Which is... I mean, neighborhood's only along this long road here anyway, which hasn't got anything at the moment. I'm gonna put a stupid large building here. Yeah, this is perfect. This is the perfect size as well. Remember, we need to have the Stark Tower / Avengers Tower reference as well, where we just have that really tall building that says something on it. This is gonna be the second tallest building in the map. The tallest is the Stark Tower reference. I mean, I don't know whose HQ office that is, but it's pretty large. Can we add a beanbag building? In the future we planned on adding a mall. I don't know if we're still gonna go through with that. I think we need to reset, because the storm is, like, heavily taking over Central Plaza. We need to reset server. Oh yeah, here he comes down in his whiplash. What kind of map is it? Basically merge city life with blood money, and you get bounty city. I mean, it's in the name. It's bounty related. Do you need to add a good burger? We're gonna be adding the Durr Burger as our version of Burger King, I suppose, or McDonald's. Where's Mansion's HQ? Well, we haven't got to that yet. Obviously, we haven't got to anything like that. Yeah, let's leave creative. We need to reset. What are we doing in this? We're literally just building a city right now. I'm also screen sharing. That's probably taking up a bit of my internet. Alright. We have big plans, but it really depends on how many of those plans we can implement. God, I forgot how much I need to play Battle Royale as well to get these rewards. Pizza Pit? We could do Pizza Pit. It's not my main priority, but we could do that. My issue with Pizza Pit is, it doesn't have too many props for a good building. Alright, let's see. Oh my god. For any of you guys who play Pokemon Go right now, make sure you do your discovery rewards. Jesus Christ, they made Ditto the Pokemon. They made Ditto the special research Pokemon. If you have any challenges that you need to catch a Ditto for, now's the time to do them. Don't need a building? Understandable. We still need to do the road for this underpass area to, like, get down here. We still need to do that. Yeah, no, add lights down there. That's really good. Can't wait for the new SCP map. SCP is going to take a long time. SCP is not a priority at the moment. It was, but the reason we changed our minds with that for now, as making it the priority map, is because there's so much we can't do, and it uses teleporters. I don't know if you guys know, but teleporters and thermal islands are not a good mix. At all. They, let's just say they break the loading and rendering of thermal islands. So the entire surface goes invisible, pretty much, if you respawn. If you die in light containment zone and you teleport to surface for, like, the respawn wave, surface will be, like, 80% invisible. So it's like... Basically, we need to wait for Epic to sort out, like, a million different bugs with thermal islands before we work on SCP again. So we need to wait for Epic to sort some stuff out with that. I know we're building this on a thermal island. And that's because, I guess this is somewhat of a different case. Because you're not going to be teleporting, right? Have I played Axial Tilt? I'm gonna be completely honest. No, I have not. I should, but I haven't. Too far in. That's better. I need to make some road, like, markings. That's too far back. Another mechanic, by the way, that we wanted to implement with this map is the black market. And with the timer device, once per day, the black market will rotate everything it's currently selling. So it changes stuff every day, basically. And I don't mean in-game day. I mean literal day. Real-world day. And there are some items, like an active power cell, for example, that you won't be able to get anywhere else. So, like, you'll only be able to get them at the black market. And to get... And, like, that's obviously going to be completely random, and it's going to be very expensive, making the active power cell potentially the most sought-after item in the game. That's just an example. But this is kind of the priority map at the moment. Bounty City is the priority map that we're working on. My internet ping is messing about a bit more. Okay, this needs to be a crossing. Let's just quickly set a crossing up right here. I need to make crossing markers. These are everywhere in the city, by the way. This is probably the most common thing in the city. Just crossing markers. Because there's so many turns. Considering there's 2 or 3 at every single turn, is kind of insane. Storm glitch? It's not a glitch. It's a literal server thing. Shudders, yo. How you doing, man? No, the storm glitch isn't a glitch. It's a, basically, it's the way creative servers work. Is instead of creating a new server, you join an existing one with no players in it. And that's why the storm is sometimes messy. Like, it's not a storm glitch. It's because of the way creative servers work. This is the two-way street. Place that about there. That goes there. Trying to like align this with the sidewalk tiles. There we go. You can make the black market with the event timer device? Yeah, we are. That is how it's gonna work. It's gonna be with a timer. The black market is gonna work with a timer like that, yeah. This gold is only here to test gold and the bank, by the way. We also need the save device. That's another priority. Save devices are important. Where's that trash can? I guess we destroyed it. That's yikes. I need another dumpster. What gallery is a dumpster? Probably dark tilted. If I had to guess, it would be dark tilted. Because they have a lot of good city props. Let's flick through. Yeah, they do. Let's use green one. Let's use blue ones. Blue ones look nice. Dumpsters are mostly going to be found in back alleys. You won't be able to search them, except for the red one, because that would be funny. As a cool little Easter egg, maybe. This is absolutely a dumpster alley. You can make a sewer onto the map. We're going to have a subway system, probably. We're probably going to have a train station or something. And that's just going to be a form of quick travel. Wait, no, that would make teleporters in the map. So I guess the subway would be advised to not be used for now. I do want to implement it, though. I do want there to be a subway in this map. Not currently a priority, but, you know. This way isn't really a back alley. This is a central plaza for multiple stores. This is where the most of the back alleys are. We need to put street lights and stuff around as well. Traffic lights, that kind of stuff. So we need to go through with those at some point. I guess we can do those later. The new scary plushies Epic gave us? Oh, we're going to make a toy store specifically for those. That's currently planned. We plan on having a toy store specifically for those cursed plushies. Yeah, we can make a subway, but we're probably going to put a closed sign at the door because of the teleport bug. Hey Mixer, how you doing? We need like public trash cans. These, perfect. We need to put multiple trash cans throughout City Park. There's also going to be 3 parks throughout the city. Central Park, City Park, and Midas Park. Oh, I.O. building. Oh, that's cool. Good job. I like that. City Park is going to be the one... I mean, that's even if we implement the neighborhood. Neighborhood would be where Midas Park is, but I don't know if we're going to include that yet. Central Park is going to be in Central City. City Park is going to be at City Plaza. Or it's called Central Plaza in the minute. I'm probably going to call it City Plaza. Where's the naming device for this thing? There it is. I want to rename this to City Plaza. Because then it sums up Central Park and City Park better. Ready for the Sandman skirmish? It's this Saturday. I haven't been playing much Arena. It takes you like 20 minutes to find one prop that will fit in your map. If you want to find props better, think of the theming of your map. And think of a gallery that would work with it. And then look for props in it. So, like, for our map, it's a city. So, dark tilted, and... yeah, just tilted and dark tilted are the 2 best galleries for this. So, we went with dark tilted for the bank, for example. I think we went with standard tilted for the apartment buildings and this building. City Park is a mix of haunted, sweaty sands, and dark tilted. And I guess Mega Mall for the fountain. And these buildings, I believe, are Shark, as far as I know. You feel like memory's gonna mess us up? Yeah, that's why we're being very careful with our areas right now. What do I think of the new crew skin? It's eh. I'm not the biggest fan. Memory is gonna screw with us quite a lot, which is why I think we should come back down to background decor later, Nebula. We need to get the, like, with Central City, and City Plaza. I think with City Plaza, we need to get the priority stores out of the way. And then move on to Central City. Because of, remember, devices add memory to every single cell, right? So we only need to worry when we get exclamation marks. When we get a padlock, then we'll mess with padlocks and stuff later. You can keep building until you have exclamation marks, and that's why we need to prioritize, like, making the main areas of the map first. If you get what I mean. Okay, I need to grab these dumb streetlights. There are some areas that are just so dark. Biggest offender of this, in my opinion, is probably, the Epic Games HQ road is very dark because of the shadow of the building. Like, this is a place that deserves quite a lot of streetlights. That one's off center with the rest. Yeah. Memory is probably gonna mess us up, yeah. The memory is bugging out. Like, memory is very glitchy on these islands sometimes. Like, this is another really dark road. Like, this is one that deserves streetlights. Like, I'll come back to streetlights later as well. I want to get this road out the way with its road markings. Where is... okay, it's kind of directly on the middle already. Okay, let's move the markers down this road. We have been working on this since, like, maybe 4-ish, I think. And that would go right there. This would go right there. Your memory is like going up and down, up and down. It's weird. Anyone know why Epic added memory? Yes, it's because if your game is too high and you completely break creative, like, you can't, it doesn't matter about crashing people's games or crashing people's servers, because that's not what it's about. It's about bricking their systems. If your game is so demanding to the point your game doesn't just crash, it can quite legitimately break your system. Which is why memory is a thing. I do think Epic needs to give us more memory. Like, Epic needs to, like, Epic can't remove memory. I want them to, because then it's up to us to optimize our games. But because it can brick people's systems if we put too much memory into a game, we're gonna have a lot of issues, basically. Like, Epic desperately needs to sort out memory before they work on any other islands. My issue with creative is that Epic, like, they're giving us all these amazing tools to build these amazing maps, but we don't have the potential to make these maps Epic wants us to make because the memory is too restricting on them. My eyes hurt. I'm taking these stupid glasses off. Ow. Ah, my eyes. Ah. But, you know, memory has the potential to brick people's systems. I'm turning on my fan, Jesus. Oh yeah. But yeah, because it can brick people's systems, that's why we have to have a memory limit in place. Like, here's the thing. If we wanted to crash creative, we can crash creative whenever we want. Like, if we want to crash the servers, we can crash the servers. I still think it should. I still think we shouldn't have a memory limit, or they should increase it drastically, because then it's up to us to optimize their games. But Epic needs to have a restriction in place to the point it can brick systems. We need to make sure it can't do that, and that's why we've got to be so careful with our maps, because Epic won't even let us get even close to crashing servers with just builds alone. Let's just say it makes me kind of mad. Oh, there we go. These are offline. These aren't centered. There we go. That's better. Okay, now pretty much every single road in this district has markings, which is good. The fan in the back be sounding like a microwave? For real, though. But it's really hot in my room. And I'm not opening the window at this time of night. I don't want to get bugs in here. Alright. This is also why our main city buildings, by the way, are so simple. I need to go grab those, actually. I'm gonna quickly copy a layer of the building, and then I'll copy the roof after that. You know, this is what every, I guess, skyscraper is gonna be. Honestly, the skyscrapers are the best buildings to even put in this map in the first place, because they take the least memory. You'd be surprised. Normally you'd think a skyscraper would take the most. No. These skyscrapers actually surprisingly take the least amount of memory in this entire map over anything else. Any other building is completely custom. But because of the way we've made the skyscrapers, these are the cheapest buildings in the whole map, which is really surprising, to say the least. Imagine Mustard plays on infinite memory, Jesus Christ. Oh, there we go. Oh great, here comes the green select bug. I hate this bug with a passion. This bug has been in this game for 2 years. I hate that it's still in the game now. Yo, oh, you put a helipad on top of low poly HQ. I see. Good snap 2 for these big buildings. No, that's more like a back alley. We could probably have a different building here. This building will be fine to put here, I believe. Actually, that's a little... That's too much off-grid. I have a problem with the placement of this one. The black market will probably be in Central City, if I had to guess. I don't think it will be in City Plaza. There we go. This is where we could probably put it. I'll make this smaller than the other one that's on the hill. Well, I mean, they're actually roughly the same size, but whatever. Here we go. And now we have room for a back alley right here. Behind both buildings. What's the real memory, though? The real memory is the higher one. The higher value is the real memory. We need to copy the bank over to Central City. I guess we'll do that once we've finished decorating the main bank. Like, once we've decorated the interior. Then we'll copy it over to Central City. But, you know. There are going to be multiple buildings throughout the entire map that are extremely important. The first of which is the bank, which is going to be found in both locations. But there's going to be a building that's unique specifically to Central City, which is going to be... It's basically the hospital. And the hospital is your main spawn point. If you don't own an apartment and you die, you spawn at the hospital instead. That's basically how it goes. Okay, not gonna lie, I kinda just wanna drive through the map on a... Wait, where'd the whiplash go? Did you delete the whiplash? I'll bring the whiplash back for just a second. I'll delete it again after. I just want to know what it feels like driving through the city. GTA reference? I don't know. Ow. Don't crash. It'll hurt you. It'll hurt you. Because the Whiplash is going to be a car that's difficult to get a hold of, but once you have the license to, like, spawn one in, it's going to be so fun. Boggers. Alright, let's go destroy the car spawner. Are you gonna be able to, are people gonna be able to buy cars or spawn them naturally? There's gonna be, taxis will spawn naturally. And the Whiplash is going to be one that you physically have to spawn in. And you have to have a license to spawn it in. I don't know what the car license will be yet. I don't want to make it a key card because these are held items, right? The license for a Whiplash will probably be one of these items. Maybe it'll be efficient mechanical parts. Who knows? Because it looks like a wheel. Just for the fact that it looks like a wheel, I might make it that. I could also make it simple mechanical parts. Or it could just be generic mechanical parts. I don't know. I don't know what it'll be, like the key to spawn in a Whiplash. If you're calling it Central City, you have to build a Flash Easter egg. What is the city that Flash is in called Central City or something? We're having a Marvel reference. We're gonna reference the Avengers Tower. Somewhere in the city, there's gonna be a reference to it. We're not gonna write Stark on it, of course. We'll probably write Suderman or something on it. It'll have something written there. Oh yeah, here's the front door to Epic HQ. Alright. We could build a reference to the Flash. I'm not really familiar with Flash lore, so Nebula, when it comes to building these ramps as well, we do have to have a road or a path to like block it off, right? We'll have to have buildings for these two, like for the elevated roads, to stop them from looking stupid. Or like something here at least. Oh god, my ping's going now. That's not fun. I will finish up this road, because this road is bothering me. It's not bothering me as much as my ping is now, but you know. To fix ping, just stop streaming, Smile. No. I couldn't stream yesterday because of ping, and I don't want it interfering again today. Grr. We haven't even been streaming an hour yet. Grr. Grr. Stop it. Oh god, ping is bad. What about stank? No, because then it's an obvious reference, right? It's an obvious copyright reference at that point. Stank is probably still copyrighted. So we'll probably just call it Suderman. I mean, we originally planned on having a lab. I don't know if the lab will be implemented now. If it will, it'll probably just be a prop then, maybe. But we originally intended on having, like, a Suderman Labs lab be, like, the 4th area of the game. Because we wanted the neighborhood to be, like, a no-fire zone. Then we wanted the city plaza. We wanted Central City. We wanted the neighborhood, which was, again, the no-fire zone. And then if we were going to implement a 4th one, it would have been the lab. And that would have been a Suderman Labs location. But I don't know if we'll have enough memory for it. We probably won't, in all honesty. You're good to go? Alright, see you, mansions. What are we saving Suderman Labs for? I don't even know anymore, honestly. Suderman Labs is just kind of this thing that appears in every single map now. It's kind of the new gobble. I don't even know what's going on with Suderman Labs at this point. I don't even know what's going on with Inaba at this point. Because, I mean, it's no secret at this point that Inaba Season 3 was moving to a new island. But because of the thermal islands being so stupid buggy, like, we can't make Inaba Season 3, and that's why there's no content on Inaba. It's literally because of Epic and their stupid buggy islands. him. Oh, hi, Mark. I'll just copy this road, honestly. Yes, I love that. Okay, let's quickly delete these. Let's get one of those stupid over platforms, because I hate this device with a passion. But it's really important when you're copying things. I need to copy a slanted street. Cool, now I can delete both these stupid platforms. I hate them so much. Okay, let's connect the road here then. Oh wait, I need to turn off that. There we go. Delete these. Make those actual road tiles. Delete these. Where's the curved road? There it is. Alright, neato. Making roads are hard. Did I get my Twitter back? Did I get my Twitter back from Gobble? Yes. Yes, I did. Just watched Black Widow. Did you enjoy it? I've already seen it, but for those that haven't, please don't spoil anything. Just because there are those people who probably haven't seen Black Widow yet. I still really want to watch Free Guy. That's still something that's on my list of movies to watch. And there we go, we got a building there. Hey Boa, how are you doing? You was at school? Yes, because school's starting up for people again. There we go. That road is now connected. Looking dope, thanks. Let me move over to the other part that we have done. AKA the Plaza. I'm gonna finish the bank, or like decorate the bank internally. Because we need to get the bank over to Central City, so... Like, we need to move the bank over at some point. Because it needs to be in both places. We do have a working bank system already, chat. It's the first mechanic I actually did for this map. Just a working bank. Free Guy's the best movie of 2021. Why do you think I want to see it? Will this be published when it's done? Yes. Homeschooling sounds fun, but it also sounds difficult when you're parents, so please don't give them too hard of a time. What else would be good for inside the bank? Where were those plants that I had before? They were around back here, right? Yes, these. Oh, also this. This is a really good prop for back alleys. like this, like metal fence or whatever, is a really good prop for back alleys. I don't know why I haven't used it yet, because it is brilliant. Yeah, it was these plants that I came here to grab. Right, let's put this back on Grisnap 32. Drops on. The hospital, by the way, is going to be a building that you can't access the inside of. It's just going to function as a spawn point for those that don't have an apartment, basically. So if you die, you go to the hospital. There we go. Can I add a Beanberg Shack, please? Why, though? What's the next song on the playlist? Is there a... No, there's no forward arrow. It goes up and down because you're working in a different cell, so you can see as it switches between them. Ah, gotcha. That's why the memory's going up and down. Where's Art Deco? I need the, I need the funny fence. Where's the funny fence? There it is. There we go, that's one. So it's like right there on the brick wall. Yeah, that... That's a bit better. Alright. Let's build this way a bit. Oop, wrong spot. Then we rotate it here. We have a hook in there. So it goes 4 beams per thing. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. And then I'm gonna have a third rail that just goes straight up to the middle. There we go. That looks alright. I should make a Mafia building? Why though? Also, kind of, I mean, Mafia is kind of Bright City's thing as well. So I don't really want to make a Mafia thing in this game. Because that's Bright City's thing. Yeah, Bright City's thing. Alright, so we need to have withdrawals and deposits. So, what do I do with both? Withdrawals and deposits. Let's do withdraw that side, deposit that side. I need to get a sign. Let's get a TV. You can't search a TV, I don't know why I'm trying. Arctic base. Arctic base has some really good TVs. Never mind, no it doesn't. Okay. Shark then. Shark has a good TV. What do you think when do you think we finish with this map? When it's ready. let's shrink the TV in terms of height. Just a bit. Then I'll put another one. Ah, ping! There we go. Like that. Let's quickly get a billboard. I need a billboard. I should make a hypershakes. No. We're gonna be sticking with regular stuff until we get to something we might do in the future if Epic gives us more memory. So this is going to be the withdrawal area, and the other one is going to be deposit. Needs to be all caps. There we go. Let me go down and get the bank mechanics. This is withdrawal, right? Yeah, this is withdrawal. I need to get some custom panels for the bank. Boa, thank you for the $2 donation. That is awesome, man. Thank you so much. I need military. I need the little panel. I normally use this for interactions. I also need to go up a floor and grab the gold block, or the silver block rather. Just so that I don't have to do NPCs, because I really don't. Bounty City, yep. We're back in the funny Bounty City map. I mean, I don't know if anyone else has done a map on Bounty City, would you guys please let us know? Because then we'll change the name. But, like, this is just our current thing, I suppose. So, this is the Withdraw 10 button. That needs to be invis. By default, I'm gonna give all of them an interaction radius of 0.5. And I can just make them invisible when I copy them. This is withdraw 100. You can only withdraw at a ATM, by the way. You can't put money into your bank there. You can only take stuff out. It just makes banks more useful. And you can't withdraw 200 unless you're at the bank as well. You have to be at the bank if you want to withdraw 200. Which basically will half your time from an ATM. Also, I might make ATMs have an interaction time. Who knows? Hey Leah, how you doing? If you do a vault, nah, I don't want to be able to rob banks in this. This isn't meant to be a crime related map. This isn't crime related. Alright, let's grab... Oh wait, no, I need to give it an interaction radius of 0.5 first. So this is deposit 100. Basically, the bank works the exact same way it does in Skyland. Where it uses score to track it. It's just the easiest way to do a bank system. And with the save device, it'll obviously save all your stuff as well. Alright, bank is done. For mechanics, I believe. Doing good? I'm doing good, thanks for asking. You found Bounty Town, but not Bounty City. Alright. Over here, we need to have some props as well. Art Deco would be perfect for this. Art Deco has literally every prop you ever need for a bank, ever. Maybe I'll put like a rack of safes or something here. Also, Epic still needs to give us chests. The fact that we don't have chests yet is really annoying. Like, chests that work with the save device to store and save your items. We really need that. Because if we do eventually get that in the future, we are going to implement it to apartments. Can I give a short tour? Yes. Let me grab a car, I suppose. I'll go to Central City and spawn in a car real quick. Let me just spawn in, I guess, a Whiplash because it's faster. Let's give this one unlimited boost, which the Whiplashes won't have unlimited boost in the future. So for now, let me show you what we have done. So this is Central City so far. Central City is far from done. I believe Nebula's making apartments or something right here. Like, this is going to be an area. This is the biggest area in the game. We need to definitely sort this place out later on. So this is Low Poly HQ. As you can see, it's a Low Poly city building. Because it's funny that it exists. But yeah, Central City is a lot of work that needs to be put into it still. Have I been electrocuted before? If you mean by an electric shock, then yes. If you mean properly zapped by like a lightning bolt or from like an electrical socket, no. And then this is Central Plaza, so we're now entering Central Plaza, so, or City Plaza, whatever you want to call it. So, in the City Plaza, I'm gonna leave my Whiplash right here for a second. These are a couple stores that we have yet to finish. These are gonna be some like very cheap stores, like ammo, like the ammo store would be the same as the gun store, Nebula. What the heck? This is gonna, I don't know what this is gonna be. That'll be a different store. You've got the basic gun store, which also will sell ammo. You've got basic utility, and then consumables. I don't know what that'll be. But this is a small little area, I suppose. This way, this is an apartment building. Apartments aren't a priority. We'll probably set a coming soon thing on here if we can't do them now. This is a, like, generic building. This is the bank. This is probably the most important building in the game. It's the only way you can save your money, pretty much. Without die. Like, if you die, you don't lose all your money. That's the only way how to stop that, pretty much. This is a little hangout spot with a basketball court. This is a bridge. You can't go on the bridge with a car. But it doesn't go anywhere anyway. This is the jewelry store. It's gonna sell minerals like bright core, silver, that kind of stuff. ATM here. Car park for the little area there. And if we boost down this road, I suppose. These are just some generic buildings at the minute, nothing going on with them. This is City Park, we'll go to that in a second. That's a car park, and this is Epic HQ. It's literally just, it's such a big building that we thought, hey, you know what? Let's reference Epic Games. But yeah. That road isn't finished. So this is City Park. City Park is just a small little hangout spot, I suppose. I don't know if I'm gonna add anything here later. If Epic ever gave us bugs as items, I would make this a bug catching spot, and you'd be able to earn money per bug you catch. But this is just a little mini City Park area, which is it's nice. It's the second park in the map. There's gonna be another park in Central City. That's why it's called City Park, and then we got Central Park as well. So if we keep going this way again, we can go down the road. Then this is the underground area that we haven't finished, like, putting pathways in for. But this is just a little, like, down by the water road. This is probably going to be a fishing spot, if anything. But, you can swim across the water to get to this little mini island over here. And this is the statue of Potassius Beals. This is basically the Statue of Liberty for our map. It's enormous. My whiplash is still over across the road. I want to go grab that back. There we go. And if I didn't have a car, I can easily get up from going up here. That's illegal. There we go. But that's another way up. Let's go through the underground. Ow. I'm an awful driver, it seems. You can also go under the bridge if you go down this way. It's just a, like, little way to get along. And if you go across to the other side, you can get up here as well. But, there isn't much at the bridge anyway, so there's no reason to go this way. But it's there if you wanted to, for whatever reason. You can also get to the top of the jewelry store by going up here. Fire escapes are so useful, man. They are so useful for getting vantage points in cities, and just for decoration as well. But you can go up in the jewelry store to get to the top. You can use the air vent to move across buildings here, or land on top and, you know, get another vantage point, I suppose. I'll read your comments in a minute, once I've gone through the rest of the tour. This whole area is not finished. We plan on having a dock or a pier at some point. Yeah, and then, you know, Central City. Wait just a minute. There's a hover platform right here. Get out. There you go. Alright, let's read some chat, shall we? Central City is a location in your map. Pog. You should make a different driving courses for everyone you beat. No, we're gonna have races probably at some point. Like, you can just drive around and, like, sometimes you might need a whiplash to complete a race. This is a great looking map. Definitely want to help with testing when it gets there. This map is 50 players. I'm gonna say that now. This map is 50 players. Will we add wildlife? I have no idea. It's okay. The other building could be a club. We have plans for clubs, but we'll when it comes to clubs, we need to implement ranks first. And ranks is not currently a priority, meaning the clubs aren't a priority either. But it is something we'll add in the future. We need to finish this wall right here as well at some point. I could have sworn there was something else we wanted to do as well, that we needed to do around this area, the park, or the city. Oh, I just realized something here. Okay. I see how this is. I know what the issue is, and I know how to fix it. Need to move all these back along one. This needs to be moved forward one. This needs to be moved forward one. This needs to be moved forward once. This needs to move forward. This needs to be moved forward. This needs to be moved forward. All of this needs to be moved forward. And this needs to be moved there to make way for a corner piece, which I believe is over here. Yep. Pog. Make a casino where you can gamble? No. Gambling's not allowed. Wagers, gambling, all that in creative is not allowed. So a casino is off limits. That's not something we can add to our city. Arcade with like a claw machine or something, maybe. But we can't add casinos. That goes against Epic's TOS. I refuse to add a casino. Just because gambling is not allowed in Fortnite, and I don't want to include gambling in this either. There's still a lot with the city that we do need to do. But I think we can come back to City Plaza now that I've decorated the bank. Actually, first I need a hover platform. I need one of those stupid devices that I hate with a passion. I'm gonna need that, and I need to turn off buildings prop. Is it gonna be a Tactical Industries building? I don't know. Maybe. Honestly, maybe the Tactical Industries building could be the Stark Tower. Because we do want to build a Stark Tower. But obviously we can't call it Stark Tower. I still love that I still love that Epic gave us the Gotham prefabs. I really do. Like, the Gotham stuff is so useful for city design that it's actually insane. Like, all this bank stuff is made with Gotham, pretty much. It's Art Deco and Gotham. But, majorly Gotham. That will be saved as number 3, because that's kind of like the outside of the bank. Next up, I'll copy the inside. God damn it, I just realized I made a crucial mistake. I didn't copy the hover platform. Okay. Time to copy the outside of the bank again. I need to make sure the hover platform is selected. Because, you know, it needs to be on grid. That's the exterior of the bank that I can copy anyway. We want to get this on the future maps. What is the hover platform? We're using it to copy the bank. Because the bank is a building that we are literally copying directly from the map, I suppose. Like, the bank is a building that shows up in both Central City and Central Plaza, and does the exact same thing in both places. Because it's such an important building, it has to be in both. Grab the TVs that say, like, deposit and withdraw on them. Grab all the interaction panels. Grab those interaction panels. Now I need to grab all of the, like, rope fences or whatever you want to call them. Beams. Because Nebula has marked a location for the bank. So I do want to copy it over. This ceiling is different to the one in the main building. And these two silver blocks need to come as well. Alright. 4. Alright, there we go. That's the inside of the bank. I'm going to delete this vault because we don't need it. We don't need these walls either because they're out of sight anyway. Honestly, just saves memory because we're taking away props that shouldn't exist. Alright. And delete that one too. You hope I have a good day? Thank you. I hope you're having a great day. Add a toy in the map. We're going to be having some of that stuff somewhere. We should make a massive mall. Spoilers, question mark? Nebula, did we tell them? Alright, now I need to copy the flooring. Inside of the bank looks exactly the same, which is good. That's what I intended. And now all I need to do is patch up the roof. Roof is patched up. Okay. You know, this is how the bank looks. And it's in both cities, or both parts of the city. I need the corner piece next. Okay, bank is copied, hooray. The only thing that isn't now, I believe, is the blocks that are supposed to be blocking out these two windows. Brilliant. Bank's done, we've copied the bank. We need to get the outside frame, though. You bet this map looks good at night? I guess it does. We aren't going to implement a artificial daylight cycle yet because, one, I am struggling with that to get the skydomes to look right. And two, skydomes cost a lot of memory that I'm not willing to waste right now. And it's for those two reasons that I don't want to add a custom skybox for now. A custom daylight cycle. The thing went invisible. I had to place it to get it back in range. There we go. I don't want to copy low poly HQ, I want to copy this. There we go. Oh god. Ping messing me about again. That's better. Alright. Copy this, grid snap 2. There we go. Now you can still get on top of that bank. We gotta go, Ethan's got school. Alright, see ya. Alright, apparently we got some 5 Nights at Freddy's security breach news. I can't wait to look into that later. After the stream. Okay, I need to delete this whiplash, Jesus. It's probably taking up a lot of memory that it shouldn't be. What store is this, Nebula? Seems to be a little one. Could be like a little mini ice cream shop or something. Do I watch anime? If so, what is my favorite? I do not. Anime is not something I watch. Anyway, the bank is now in both parts of the map, which is good. Nebula's mostly working on Central City, so I'm mostly working on City Plaza. This building here, I kind of wanted to put like a Durr burger over here. Sweet shop? Yeah, well, actually, no. Sweets are a special case. Because while, yes, we have edible sweets in creative now, the sweets I want to have as a part of specifically... Wait, what is the... How loud is the background music? It's kind of loud. Let me turn that down a bit. Right. There we go. Alright, so... Sweets, as I was saying, I want them to be more of event items, right? So while things like a pumpkin launcher might only be able to be obtained through like Halloween, for example, the sweets will be items that can be found during any seasonal event. So if there's an Easter event or a Halloween event or a Christmas event, sweets will be available during those times, but they won't be available any other time. They are event items specifically. I'm gonna build plots of where I want things to be. Let's get the Durr burger. Neo tilted Durr burger probably looks better. So we'll be using that, I suppose. Although I don't know how I can make it fit in with the rest of the city. I think regular debugger might look better, actually. If we use, like, a mix of both. Add a saved device? Oh no, the save device is important, yeah. We're going to be including the save device very soon. It's probably the most important device in the entire map, to be honest with you. Where is Tilted? Where's basketball court? Basketball court has a staircase, which is what I'm kind of looking for right now. So next up, we're going to go back to Debugger. We're going to go to Neo Tilted Debugger. Wrong floor tile. This is the one I'm looking for, I believe. I believe it is, anyway. Yeah. Peely's Banana Bunch. I plan to get the hologram piece. And use that as a sort of thing for some of these buildings that you can't enter. Alright. The Debugger is probably just going to be a food store, honestly. I wish we got the throwable Debbuggers, because this would be a place where you those would be sold. Debugger, alright. Right. Now we need windows. What's another good wall tile from Debugger that'll work here? No idea about that one. What about this one? That's kitchen wall. Could be good for the kitchen area, which is going to be out of bounds anyway. This one. Brilliant, this one. Exactly what I need. It is an extra memory when you finish. Add an arcade or an aquarium. Arcade might be on the radar. Movie theater. There's a lot of things we might add. There's a lot of things we can't add. There's a lot of, like, we'll add things when we have time. We have a list of priorities of things we want to add to the map. Like, we do have a priority list. Okay. I need to add some corner tiles. Alright. Let's get this. Rotate it this way. Right, let's finish let's like stop the debugger here. Because you can't go out back. Because I'm gonna prevent people from doing that. Ha. Okay. We got movie theater layout so far looks really nice, thank you. Where is... Alright, let's get the let's get this wall. Because the back of it looks like a kitchen tile. This is, I think this is the counter. So we'll have that there. And that one wall that we had here. I'm gonna have go across the entire thing. And then I'm gonna go grab that mirror block because I don't want people looking behind the thing. And I'll put that maybe down here. Because it's probably just gonna be vending machines anyway. These lights honestly look better anyway. I mean, Durburger is basically the Burger King / McDonald's of the Fortnite universe, so it works. That won't work. This might. Correct. Yes, it will. Okay, next up, I'm gonna need another one of that pillar. Right here. So the restaurant doesn't look as blocky. Then I also need that small little area that I had before. I think this piece. Because that goes here. I'm gonna need that piece again. There we go. You're tired? Honestly, yeah, same. I know you guys are giving a lot of suggestions, but we're not going to be able to implement all of them. And honestly, we kind of know what we want to implement right now. So, like, we'll obviously have suggestions later if we have any memory left for them. But at the minute, we have a pretty rough idea of what we want to do with the map anyway. So suggestions might not be the best thing to take in right now. Let me get a ceiling from the skyscraper. Okay, I guess not. Are these supposed to be down a little more? No, I don't know. Intriguing. Alright. Well, it's good, thank you. I believe there is a piece I'm missing, though. It might be this piece that goes, like, I don't know. Maybe not, no, because that's a water drain right there, so there isn't a piece. Okay. I'm not missing a piece. The only thing I'm missing is the Darbugger logo. There we go. There is our Darbugger. I'll come back and decorate it later. Assuming I don't forget about it. Goddamn hope I don't. That's the wrong tile anyway, I need the other one. We might end stream soon, chat. 10 minutes maybe. Let's quickly add in the roof to this skyscraper. There we go. Honestly, it might be in my best interest to make this skyscraper too wide. And I just increase the size. Or like make this tower slightly smaller compared to the one next to it. Because that looks like it will be in my best interest. For efficiency reasons. There we go. Memory, the thing isn't exactly right. But whatever. I don't want to change it now. I mean, there's a little mini highway area anyway. We need to patch this up a bit. At some point. Honestly, chat, I think I might end stream here, because Nebula's tired, I'm tired. I think we've done quite a bit of work already. Like, we need to take a break, I think. Or at least rest for a minute. So, thank you guys so much for watching the stream today. We'll continue to work on this map over time. This is not something that's going to come out in the next week. This is definitely going to be a map that we need to take a lot of time to make work. And I don't think it's going to be out for quite a long time. Like, it probably won't be as long as SCP, but it'll still be a while. Unlike SCP, this is a map we'll probably update with more things over time. No idea what. But thank you guys so much for watching the stream, and I'll see you guys in the next stream or video.